And this promise.
Which is telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set. Up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Tatum, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
White can't hit. About a minute played here so far in the first. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Now here's Tatum. Over Williams. Tatum can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by the Celtics.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Brown. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. This is so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so Tatum nails both of them. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's Tatum. And he gets that one. Tatum's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires it. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Holiday.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. 16 feet out. Again, Oklahoma City.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
The 3, Porzingis. And that's not going to go. Miss. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start. Well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Holiday's gotten his second bucket.
Fire on both ends of the floor. That's what Drew Holiday is playing with and letting his defense manufacture some of his offense.
And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Still no points. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And the layup is good off the glass.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing. Hartenstein
against White. Tatum with room to shoot. Off target with the open look.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And the shot's good. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Now here's White. A minute 50 left in the first half. Inside, White gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Williams against Tatum. Hartenstein with a screen on Tatum. Williams into the lane. Tatum with a steal. White against Caruso. Out to Craig from downtown. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Williams against Tatum. Outside, Williams. Back to Williams. Pass to Williams. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Porzingis against Hartenstein. Porzingis passes to Hauser. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. Dort with a steal. It's a one-on-one.
So much power. Way to get up.
Right wing. Hauser passes to Brown. Here's Brown on the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And he drops it in from the low post. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Well, the defense allowed that. He had a clear path to the cup.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter. With a 7-point lead, getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Boston leading by 5. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And it's Holmgren missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Caruso against Brown. The Thunder pull it in.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Williams with the screen. Outside for Dort. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. Williams has got his first 2 points.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Different look for Oklahoma City. Williams has checked in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Craig has checked in. Holiday's got 8 points.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Brown against Dort. Left side, Williams. Another shot. Wallace, right side. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Wow, the length of Chet.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Holiday finds Brown. A minute 29 left. The third quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. Brown against Caruso. Look at Brown, getting it done inside. On him, he buries that jumper. He's got 14.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Hauser can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Caruso outside. 35 seconds left in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Caruso. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Dort against White. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. Back to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Here's Holiday. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Holiday's got 10.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game. A lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
It's still anybody's game. And while we have a chance, let's go to our state Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Celtics, the two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hartenstein with a screen on Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren to take the lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game.
Ooh, some swagger from Tatum.
And we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Hartenstein. Porzingis grabs the board.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Thunder trail by 3. Oh, deflected. Ball's time out here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso is checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you. Great
work, Allie. Thanks. And he was fouled while in the act. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Hartenstein slams it in. Tatum, Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set, and they're allowing him to settle in.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Good D by Porzingis. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. It's deflected. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Goes up at the elbow. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Tatum with it. Oh, he nails it!
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams a screen on Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. Holiday finds Tatum. Shot that time, not on target. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
16 seconds left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of